Hey, how you doing, family and friends? Today I'm bringing a new product to you guys. But first, let me give you some awareness. Education to me is very big. I always propagate that with family, friends, either myself too. Always try to reiterate within myself of being health conscious, being aware of what I'm ingesting, whether it's medicinal, whether it's eating a tomato, eating a fruit, anything. Nowadays, we're not aware too much of how um, these big conglomerate businesses are coming into very small sectors of businesses that are very lucrative. That really doesn't look at things as natural as the people who are consuming these products, as seeing them unnatural. And a lot of people did a lot of research to understand what is in our products. GMO is a very big thing nowadays. Other heavy metals in our, food industry, agricultural wise. And a lot of people don't know about Michigan. Michigan is about 90-95% or probably higher, somewhere in that ballpark. Predominantly get their money from, as a state whole, as a whole state, through agricultural means. So a lot of people are hearing this big thing about cannabis, the green rush, being going wreck in a year or two, hopefully. Kudos. But let's get on to the hemp side of that industry. And what I mean is the actual cannabinoid, the actual CBD. And what people don't understand, there's a lot of medicinal properties that could help and bring people some type of temporary relief. And nothing is ingrained, nothing is set in stone with either relieving, curing, or whatever. But this is a natural way. It's not gonna mutate anything, and it's not gonna make you even sick. It doesn't really have that many side effects, of none that I know of. That's why it's all natural, because it comes from a plant. And a lot of other things that they mix with CBD comes from natural, reoccurring things in the environment. But I met this gentleman by the name of Brandon Sweeney today. And he's a consultant. He owns his own consultant firm out of Ann Arbor. Here's his card. Anybody interested who needs some type of marketing, sales rep, consultant. He's a very good man. He's very, very well spoken, very presentable to the eye. That's the things I was looking at with these vendors and people who are consultants, stuff like that. How they dress, how they looked. It's not really saying that judging them. It's just saying that their mentality, you wear it physically. And you can tell some people are really in for the industry and really in for the people, and not just for their bottom line. He represents, or I believe he sells a lot of products for A2 Fly. Now, A2 Fly, their main creed, and I will read it for you guys, just so we can all be to where we all can be on the same page. And on A2 Fly, one of their creed principles is this: one of the great responsibilities we have as a society is to educate ourselves, along with the next generation, about which substances are worth ingesting for what purpose and which are not. And it's by Sam Harris, is a quote. And that right there caught my attention about this company, because they're more about education. They're not about pushing product on you. They're about bringing you awareness to things that could benefit you in a health, whether it's cosmetic, whether it's through temporarily relieving pain, arthritis pain, fibromyalgia pain, any health deficiency or reoccurring pains or whatever. They can help you with these things. And CBD is a very, very big popular thing now. A lot of people didn't know what it was. When I was hearing it, I was like, it didn't have THC, so it was no matter to me. But what I did not understand about the good medicinal properties that it actually possess, and it's a 0.03% THC. It has very small cannabinoid properties for the euphoric or the for being too language or whatever. It's getting you high, whatever. It doesn't get you high, period. But it does brings a lot of internal relief as far as pain. It shoots straight to the pain. But some of the things that stood out to me was the orange cream soda. I seen it on his desk. And I was like, wow, they're actually making drinks out of this stuff. And he was like, we got hard candy. I seen it on the site. It was pomegranate hard candy. You had your dark chocolates. You had your CBD lotions and your icy hot, your icy spray. And that icy spray, what caught my attention when I looked on to their website on a2fly.com, it was award winning. And the reason why it was award winning is because it had natural menthol and camphor. And the reason why with CBD and those two ingredients or three ingredients together, it brings more medicinal relief. And actually, camphor can actually bring and restore collagen into your face. So ladies, if you're interested in diminishing some of those fine lines and wrinkles that everybody is stressing about, get into this. Really look at these things. Hey, Joe. Hey, Ann. How you doing? Hey, Richard. What's up, cuz? How you doing, Kristen? Tony? Now, as I was saying, CBD is a very big thing. And actually, Ann, who's on the live right now, she actually put me up on it, and she was going to do a different route. Everybody has a different method of reaching and getting this information out to the people. Brandon is actually more direct. He actually wants to bring me on board with him. I do have the passion about elderly people. My mother has suffered from a lot of physical ailments in her life due to accident, carelessness, whatever you want to name it, but also to myself through sports, carelessness, and stuff like that. And I want to bring relief to my demographic of people and generation, also to the younger ones, but they're more into the cannabis side. I want to get the people who are serious about health, who, me and my wife is now getting into taking natural additives and supplements, vitamins to bring, our blood circulation back into regular mode. And these are stuff that you flavor your foods with, and I never knew that they had these type of medicinal properties. So now her, educating me, and now Brandon is really educating me because he's in the field every day with this. I can actually now foresee myself actually getting involved, and it's not really for the bottom line. It's really for, my driven passion to bring awareness to people. It's not really just for me being healthy. If people look at me, they'll know that I'm not that so healthy. But educating yourself brings a self-awareness. Self-awareness brings about wisdom. Wisdom brings about an action, affirmative action, to bring about a resolution. Okay? This is why I call it CBD Resolution. I named it as a resolution because we're trying to resolve these elements from our lives. We might not abrogate them out of our life totally, but we can resolve them. Hey, what's up, Joe? And happy birthday too, cuz. I ain't forget about you, Richard. Happy birthday too, man. But anyways, back to the product. One of the two things that stuck out to me was the lotion. These are also, you looking at, are cartridges. They got cartridges in them. What really caught my attention was actually a vape pen. So I'm excited to introduce the vape pen. You get it on a2fly.com. And I would have to ruin the presentation, huh? Yeah, leave it up to me. But anyways, I want to show you guys exactly how it looks like and everything inside the case. It's pretty nice. It's fancy as hell to me. And It's got a plastic covering, hard case covering. It's got a stainless steel embroidered type frame. Um, when you open it up like that, it has actually velvet covering that's covering the back of the case, and the inserts and stuff like that are all velvet. It's nice. It's classy. That's what you want. Me, my brother taught me how to dress and stuff, and he always had a classy way of looking. He always said your first impression is always your last impression. So that was one of my biggest things. So in business, we understand whatever you leave the table with, you got to remember what you're leaving behind. Because that impression that you put on people is what's going to define you businessly. So when I looked at this, if you guys can see it, when I look how classy that is. A lot of people that I know, and plus myself, I'm all about discretion. I hate people in my business. Everybody knows who knows me. I hate people in my business. But for people who are discreet, who don't want to be notarized, to be a vapor, whatever, and it's hard to get the baby boomers into this, and I'm trying to make them more comfortable. That's who the people I really want, is the baby boomers. My mother's age and, older, younger, whatever. But also, too, they have fun flavors. They got the fruit punch, right? And they got the blueberry. All CBD. These are all, you got to shake them or whatever before you put them in. But they're all hemp. They're all hemp-based products. They're all have the medicinal properties and advantages of relieving temporarily certain pains. Like I said, arthritis. Arthritis is a real big thing with me and my wife. I got it in my hip. It goes all the way down to my sciatic. I have carpal tunnel from the back of my neck all the way down to both sides of my wrist. I'm always in pain, constant pain. I may not show it a lot of times because that's just the pride of a man. But overall, what Brandon has taught me and what other people has taught me and what I'm seeing now, even on the internet. Hey, how you doing, Ann? And that CBD is the next big thing medicinally. A lot of people don't want the cannabis. I ain't going to say a lot. Some of the people don't want the cannabis. They want the actual healing property out of the cannabis. So me and Brandon wants to bring awareness. I want to bring awareness. So if anybody wants to get a hold of me to find out how to get these products, that wants to spread the word, I hope. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, Seth? I hope that we can get this information out as quickly as possible, and because it's really the next big thing, and this this is for my brother Cedric. Now look at this. Look how classy that is, bro. See how classy that is? That's classy, huh? But let me get back to the point why I said what caught my attention mainly was this vape pen. Now, a lot of people buy vape pens. I bought a lot of vape pens, went through them all, broke them, put them in washers, everything, batteries, everything. The battery port, everything was messed up. Anytime he was like, oh man, it's over with. So we understand that. But with this right here has a lifetime battery warranty. That blew my mind. I sat back, I was like, I didn't hear him. I said, what? You said what? He said, yeah, it has a lifetime battery warranty backed by A2 Fly. I'm like, wow. I'm like, how much does it cost? Right there, immediately, I wanted to buy it. I didn't care what the price tag was. I wanted to buy it. Lifetime, yeah, I wanted to buy it. So, if for the vapors and for us, people in my generation or younger who have hard laborious jobs that come from factories, that come from farming, whatever you do, your background, concreting, building bridges, architect, whatever you do, get this. Go to a2fly.com and get this before they become too big and ask for more money for it. Okay? I'm not going to tell you the price because I want you to get a hold of me, so I can get a hold of Brandon so we can start putting these on local shelves, smoke shops, whatever, to have a better niche for the miscellaneous whatever, or the vape pens, whatever they want to associate it with businessly. So I hope you guys spread this out, share this video. If you want to get a hold of me, go to my Instagram, James Lincoln 4446, and hit me up, DM me, and we can hook up and exchange emails or private personal numbers, and we can get with Brandon, and we can show you guys how to get on board, or if not, how to purchase, and we can educate you more about these products. All right, signing out. Later, you guys.